Oh yeah.
What you get in trouble for at school says about you. Skipping class. You're the type who claimed to be sick, or you didn't care at all about giving an excuse. Being late. What bothers you most is it's not always your fault. Bullying other kids. You've got issues at home. You're also really attractive or really ugly. Fighting back when you get bullied. Your whole worldview is cynical now after you got messed up for doing what was right. Wearing the hood on your hoodie. You're insecure, a gangster, or just a kid who was cold in class. Vaping. You've got one of the most annoying voices on the planet. Being high. Your dumb butt forgot that all the teacher has to do is look at your eyes. Cheating on a test. What you learned is the problem wasn't that you cheated, it's that you got caught. Pranking the teacher. You're probably gonna make similar poor decisions in your life. Not paying attention in class. You can't help it. You just can't be bothered to pay attention. Not just in school, but almost anywhere. Falling asleep in class. You saw the desk and thought, what a comfortable place for a nap. Cursing. You forgot school wasn't your Discord voice chat. Calling people names. You might stop calling the names in front of the teacher, but you'll always do it in your head. Eating in class. You're definitely in the back of class. Using your phone. You were just checking the time out of habit, so you don't get why you had to get in trouble for it. Playing on your phone. Okay, that's not out of habit. You knew exactly what you were doing. Not finishing your homework. You hoped the "my dog ate it" excuse would work. It didn't. Doodling. You're such an artist that you can't contain yourself. Desks, homework, and the whiteboard are all calling for you to scribble on. Being sick. You hope the teacher catches your sickness. Telling on another kid. You were trying to do something good, but instead were told by all the teachers, nobody likes a snitch. Trolling too hard. Whatever trolling you did, you still think it was worth it. Not getting a fruit at lunch. You're not healthy, but hey, I can't get mad at you, I'm the same. Talking in class. The moment it got quiet, you happened to be talking still, and we all know how awkward that is. Not listening to dress code. Sometimes it's unfair, but other times it kind of makes sense why you got in trouble. Making out. Not only does the teacher hate you, but all the other students too. Stealing from the school. It's not like you really wanted the stuff you stole, you were just bored and edgy. Asking to go to the bathroom. You already knew it was gonna go bad when you raised your hand, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Chewing gum. You have a ton of fake friends who just want your gum. Not knowing the answer to a question. You're either the type who admits they don't know, or you're a gambler who said something random hoping it was right. Reading a different book. You're a bookworm, but not the kind the teacher likes. Making inappropriate jokes. You forgot the classroom isn't the group chat. Passing notes. Depending what's on the note, that could have been the most embarrassing day in your life. Biting your sandwich into the shape of a gun. You weren't a quiet kid before, but after getting in trouble for that, you might be now. Doing a devious lick. Your biggest mistake was bragging about it on social media. Talking back to the teacher. You're definitely gonna get fired in the future. Being the class clown. You're secretly dead inside, and the principal's office is kinda like a second home. Getting into a fight. You always claim the other person started it, but you low-key brag about it to your friends. Having a breakdown. You just can't take it anymore. You're done. You're done. Ah! Running in the halls. Your school gives you Baldi's Basics flashbacks. Bringing a weapon to school. You swear it was an accident. Sus. What you hate about school says about you. Bullies. If they disappeared, your life would get 10 times easier. Homework. You're literally everyone ever. Cafeteria food. People are always trying to trade food with you, but it doesn't really matter because it's all disgusting. Cheaters. You hate that you study hard just for some kid to look at your paper. Joke's on them when your answer's wrong though. Tests. You haven't been studying at all, have you? Pop quiz. Now it's proved you haven't been studying. Getting called on. You didn't even put your hand up, so you don't get why the teacher's making you answer. Not getting called on. You've had your hand up the whole time, so why isn't the teacher choosing you? Getting sent to the principal's office. You're probably gonna go to jail when you're older. Getting suspended. You don't miss school at all. You're just scared of what your mom is gonna do to you. Getting rejected by your crush. You're listening to sad music and looking out to the distance, but in 10 years, you won't even remember your crush. Not fitting in. If you don't fit in now, you probably were never gonna fit in. Being ignored. Sometimes you wonder if you're literally invisible and it's your superpower. Being there for hours. You don't want to be at school for hours. You want to play video games and watch mindless YouTube videos for hours. Annoying classmates. Sometimes you imagine punching them in the face. You spend a lot of time imagining that, actually. Recess. What's wrong with you? How do you hate recess? PE. You're not in shape and you can feel it every time. School dance. You can't dance, don't have anyone to invite, or both. A particular subject. It's math, isn't it? Every subject. You're just dumb. I don't blame you, seriously, I hate school too, but you're still dumb. Having the teacher help you. The teacher will literally spend an hour explaining to you, and you still have no idea what you're supposed to do. Dumb rules. You just want to wear a hoodie. It's not like you brought a gun in your backpack or anything. Kids who vape. They think they're so cool, but to you, they're just cringe. And you can spot a classmate who vapes from a mile away. They all look the same. Going to the bathroom. Just when you're trying to pee and get a break from it all, the same vape kids are all huddled up hotboxing the bathroom. Mean teachers. You're not even a bad kid, and your teacher still makes your life a living hell. Coming back to school on Monday. You have nothing to look forward to. You're at the beginning of the weekly grind. Coming back to school after vacation. You have depression even worse than the last one. Paying attention. You have the attention span of a 3-year-old high on sugar, and you couldn't listen to the teacher for more than 5 seconds to save your life. Grades. Your grades are trash, and now you'll face the wrath of your parents. Projects. You either are not talented at all creatively, or you put 100% effort in and still get outshined by someone who wasn't even trying. Rich kids. You hate them so much because their outfit is worth more money than your entire closet added up. Kids who bring their own food. You're eating sloppy joes while Kevin gets to eat McDonald's. You are now dead inside. Popular girls. You know they're either going to make fun of you or make you part of their group and then backstab you. Getting in trouble for fighting back. You don't want to get bullied, so you stand up for yourself. And guess what? The teacher gets you in trouble. Now you know karma doesn't exist. Jocks. You really don't vibe with guys whose only focus is football. But to be fair, you probably suck at sports. Online school. You want to socialize, not stare at your teacher on Zoom all day. In real life school. You miss online classes where you could just game the whole time. Walking into the wrong class. This isn't the first time you've gotten lost. When the teacher calls your parents. You would rather have double homework, no lunch, cleanup duty, anything but that. Getting sent to the corner. When you've been staring into the abyss for so long, sometimes you feel like it's staring back at you. Getting your phone taken away. You had someone you were texting, and now they have no idea why you stopped. They probably think you died. Either that, or you were playing Clash Royale. Staring at your crush. You could stare all day, but it all falls apart when your crush notices that you're staring. Smart kids. There's nothing that makes you more angry than when the smart kid asks the teacher, "Oh, you forgot to give us our homework." Getting in trouble for something that you didn't do. You think the whole justice system is flawed and will proceed to become a vigilante. What your least favorite school subject says about you. Language arts. You're too used to texting to worry about things like grammar. Poetry. You're so bad at rhyming words, it's almost poetic. Speech. You have a speech impediment and get embarrassed whenever you talk. Art. You couldn't draw a circle if your life depended on it. Music. You don't necessarily have anything against music, it's just your classmates playing that's the problem. Theater. You think it's really cringe. Dance. You're really out of shape. Photography. Your pictures are garbage, just like your selfies. Science. Your whole life feels like an experiment. You don't need to add more. Chemistry. You would do fine on your own, but you and your chemistry partner don't have chemistry. Botany. You think plants are stupid and for girls. Biology. You're a vegan or a pet owner who doesn't want to cut open animals. Spanish. You've been taking it for over a year and your only known phrases are si and hola. French. You wanted to sound romantic, but you found that you sound like a mentally ill drunk. Japanese. You're a weeb who thought it would be easy, and found out it's not. Latin. You don't like studying languages that aren't spoken anymore. Math. You're 80% of the population. Algebra. You're 90% of the population. Geometry. Shapes bore you. History. You can't bring yourself to pay attention, or it's all too depressing for you to accept. US history. You're one of those kids who thinks it's trendy to hate America, yet you live in it. Philosophy. You're a simple person. You don't want to ask questions with no answer. Health. You're unhealthy. PE. You're one of those kids who stays in the back and uses way too many bathroom breaks. Recess. You're actually a nerd. Handwriting. Only you can read your handwriting. Reading. You have the attention span of a 5-year-old. Woodshop. You don't want to play Minecraft in real life. Writing. You suck at putting your thoughts into words. Creative writing. You have no personality. Choir. You don't want to spend hours trying to sound like a heaven sound effect. Sports. You don't get out much. Astronomy. It's been ruined for you because it reminds you of TikTok girls and their astrology signs. Okay everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, everything is just a joke. It's all a meme. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. What is your least favorite school subject? Comment down below. As always, my name is MVPerry, and I'll see you in the next video.